last time we accidentally got fucked by generation. But I went back and I have the talisman now. I also made sure to keep a copy of keep all of the documents just in case I ever want access to them again. So now they're all here. But I played through the whole game again just to get back to this spot, which is only about an hour and a half long if you know what you're doing and just rush through it. So that was nice. I did it in about an episode and a half of Orange is the New Black, which I'm rewatching now for want of background noise on my TV when I'm working. So this part is going to be shockingly short because literally all we had to do is not get killed by fireballs. So you see on the emblem of the talisman is also on the altar there. Oh, really? He can keep swinging at you during the little cutscene. Okay, all right. We're going to have to bait the fireballs into killing Lizard Man first. Rude. Yeah, while I did get through this in an hour and a half, I also took a lot more hits over the course of it, so my health is very less. There he goes. Oh, son of a bitch, we get a new one. Great. Awesome. Okay. Talisman on the altar. That stops the fireballs. But we are not done. We need to destroy the tree. Whoops. You get the idea. We just have to not miss. Run. Run, little guy. Run, Carnby, the reptile. I also love that the fireball in the fucking cutscene can hurt you. That's just great. How about now? Okay, guess not. Oh. Yeah, see, perspective is kind of an ass. I wonder if I gotta do it from this side. No. All right. Get on top and we'll just dial it in. Yeah, the other thing, they never really there's not a whole lot in the game to tell you that this is what you got to do other than, tree, fire, burn. Yeah, no, it is a bit imprecise, though, as you can see, you can save scum and there's not really a whole lot of consequence. All right, take it to the left a bit. That seems to have made it go more. Ah, it was close. Oh, I think we got it. Oh. No, we don't. Do we got to do it from down here? Ah, okay. And then the boulders come. Okay, for some reason I had it in my head we couldn't do it in the water because the lamp would go out. Okay, time to go. So we can't go that way, but fortunately, this is back. This is lit up now. And this door here, we can open up with that hook. I guess that was Ezekiel Pirate Face's hook hand and the key to his he used it as a key. So let's see. I am hoping, game, that since the evil is destroyed, that worm is gone, because that's the only way back. Nope, it was this way. I'm also hoping I had the presence of mind to unblock the barrels, because even if the worm is gone and you didn't pull the barrels... Am I missing something? Man door handbook. Oh, look, there's our rifle. Ran out of ammunition, so never need it again. Farewell, rifle. Yeah, so even if the worm has to be gone, right? That's the only way this makes any sense. But even though that's, you know, even with that, if you didn't pull the barrels, the block in the basement, you're stuck. Fuck you. Basically, if you cross that collapsing bridge without everything you need done, then you're boned. No more rats. And I'm pretty sure, let's take a save real quick. Because the pirate ghost eternal tree monster is a load-bearing evil entity, so even Grandma Ghost is gone. Oh, really? Is there a way to do it? I will look that up. Because I don't really see what to do. I could barely, like, get in there. He'd kill me every time. All the zombies in here are gone. Everything's gone. We have cleansed the house of evil. And we can now just walk out the front door. Whoopoo! I love his little victory hop. Ah! And then we were taken away and eaten by skeleton, I guess. See how close we were yesterday? It's maddening. Anyway. So there are 2 sequels to that game. I have never played them. I own them now because they all came in a bundle. And he never got paid because he didn't deliver the piano. Oh, the path will be open whether you open it before or not. Oh, okay. That's good of them. So now there's this. I have never played this. I didn't even know it existed until I got this bundle. Grace Saunders is lost in the big city. Behind the shop window, she sees a light flickering. It's been so long since someone has dared to open this door. But when you're 8 years old and even the moon is out celebrating Halloween... Oh, when even the moon is out celebrating Halloween. Yeah. I started it up once I saw this just to see what it was, and I was like, oh, I need to fucking play this now. Oh no, we're trapped. We're trapped in a spooky room, and we have a broom. It is so jaunty. This makes a nice little chaser to other things. Things that we shall not mention. Games whose name dare not be spoken in these hallowed halls. Okay, so verbs work a little differently here. You have to actively select them from the menu. You don't prime them and then hold spacebar to do. I got a drum. I am the little drummer girl. What's over here by the furnace? Just the furnace. Oh, nope. Got a dime. Oh, wait. Yeah, this looks like a toy monkey or something that's reacting to the drum. Oh, I see. He stops when you look at him. Okay. What else have we got? What's behind the counter here? Got an oil lamp. I wonder, did I properly search the Jack-in-the-Box? Let's check out the... Nothing in the register. Let's head over to the Jack-in-the-Box real quick. Because you figure with a name like Jack in the Dark, the Jack-in-the-Box has to be important, right? Yeah, you'd think. All right. I also love how we appear to be some kind of Dickensian street urchin who doesn't own shoes. Oh, the monkey does that no matter what. Whether you're using the drum or not. Okay. Let's see, is there anything we can use the dime in? Anything that looks coin operated? Maybe we can sweep those toys out of the way, because there's a back room, but we're blocked. We can't get in. Oh, look. This also moves on its own. I got one idea. Let's see. Well, I got two ideas. First off, okay, chest is empty. Okay, can't close the chest. What if we close the Jack-in-the-Box? Oh, did I check that waste paper basket? Is there anything over here? Ah, got a book. The toy book. Beppo the Clown. According to legend, this puppet, which can march in time to a drum, was the only toy that belonged to the infamous Jack the Ripper. Oh, the meaning of the words I just said hit me all at once. The Cavalry Rider. This patriotic toy was made according to the instructions given by the painter Garrico after his famous painting Cavalry Officer of the Imperial Guard. Rusty. Always fond of lipsticks or blusher, Rusty was put on the market under the nickname the Guardian Angel. Beppo is an integral part of the Ripper mythos. Oh, really? I'm not familiar. Unfortunately, due to her tendency of preferring leisure to duty, she has been renamed Zack the Crack and the Alien Mindbenders. We owe this paradoxical but disciplined puppet to the talents of the famous sculptor Geppetto. Legend has it that later, the St. Louis Choo-Choo mechanical train, a marvel of precision, has been given to Herbert Remington, president of the Pacific Coast Railway, for the occasion of the Promontory Points Junction. Hop of my thumb. Oh, I see. I thought there was just like an element of Jack the Ripper that I had just never heard of before. His 7-mile boots make him march in time. Alas, this toy has sold so badly that there are only a few specimens left. Indeed, criminality doesn't pay. The Spirit of San Jose, this little plane constructed by Schuster Inc., is a miniature copy of the first monoplane that flew from New York to Los Angeles in 1919. Blondie. Blondie. Always vain, this doll from Nuremberg was a joy for thousands of children, despite her heart of glass, due to her real hair, human-ass hair on this doll. It's a piece that any collector would be happy to own. Indrani from Bali. This dancing princess of the Temple of Shiva enjoyed an enormous success in India last century, but brought to the West by Kipling, whose fame spread as fast as an oil slick. Here we go. Jack in the Dark. The Irish craftsman who designed this toy drew his inspiration from the infamous pirate One-Eyed Jack. Back to pirates. It always comes back to pirates. It seems that only candy can calm his anger. Tales for Halloween, Rudolph Publishing. Oh, wow. Once upon a time, there was a Jack-in-the-Box whose name was One-Eyed Jack. He was so ugly and mean that after terrorizing the toys that march in time to a drum, he took the nicest man in the world prisoner, Father Christmas. Only a witch, even if it's not a professional one, will be able to release him, even if it's only a little girl with a broom. However, scaring the greedy One-Eyed Jack-in-the-Box could be easy if you've only got what it takes to reflect. A lot of information there. There is something on the floor in front of the damn furnace, and I can't really make out what it is. Okay, so the clown, the Jack the Ripper clown. That's the drum. Hey, yo, clown. Yo, clowny clown time. Where are you? One day I was walking all around. I looked on the ground and I saw a clown. Where'd you go, clown? That is an actual song written by Crispin Glover. It's called Clowny Clown Clown. I am a small child who was broken into a toy store and now is just running around making noise. Should I get the walkthrough ready? This feels like it's going to be a walkthrough game. Yep, alright. Let's see what we got. What am I missing, game? Get the dime, get the oil lamp, get the drum. Oh, I can use the dime on... There's a candy machine over here. Thanks, pal. Whoa, okay. This makes the puppet on the wall start attacking, and when it gets close, empty the oil lamp onto it? Oh, we're in fucking batshit bananas territory. This in turn will make the toys near the storage door attack you, stand next to the treasure chest, and use the drum. What the fuck? Yep, there they are. I mean, the animation's kind of impressive for what it is. All right. I'm going to put the walkthrough down for now, but it's still up on my phone because I'm sure the rest of this is not going to get any more reasonable. Also, it seems like we're halfway through the game. Oh no, Santa! Here, have some candy. Or I'll eat the candy. Oh. The candy doesn't even do anything! Wait, did I just hose myself by eating the candy? Okay. This is the last puzzle, and I would have never fucking gotten that. You have to take the vanity case and put it on the ground so that the toys will come look at it. While they're distracted, you go get the candy stick. Santa Claus has some history in pagan roots. If you haven't seen Rise of the Guardians, oddly enough, has a really interesting take on recontextualizing a lot of holiday figures, but mostly Santa Claus in pagan roots. For kids, it's weird. So you give the candy stick to Jack in the Box, and now the mirror, which the book did foreshadow this part, at least. Glad I saved, because I think I didn't do it fast enough. Gonna go ahead and save this, because apparently it's a little finicky. We've destroyed the mean old one-eyed Jack. And rescued Santa Claus on Halloween. Or also Christmas. It is both Halloween and Christmas. Fend! That was much shorter than I thought. And an advertisement for Alone in the Dark 2. Well, Tim Burton just stole from the brilliance that is Jack in the Dark. Well, all right. So since that was hardly anything, you know what we got to do. You know what we have to do. You know what we are bound by law to do. Alone in the Dark 2, baby! Hell's Kitchen, California, because that's where Hell's Kitchen is. I have...
22nd of December, 1924.
It is very good bass. Does that zombie have a Tommy gun? Or is that just a guy? Maybe that's not supposed to be a zombie. Fucking Def W, Grandpa. Oh no, it's Beppo. This is true. I really only know where Hell's Kitchen is because I watched Daredevil. Ah! So much eyes. Oh no! Ah! Death by clown! Death by clown! Fucking Ninja Grandpa could scale around the fucking building like he just did, but then got punked out by like, Hell's Kitchen is cursed! Grace Saunders has been kidnapped by One-Eyed Jack! Help me stop! Jack in the Dark is Alone in the Dark canon. I love it. Oh my god, what the fuck? I can't stand anybody bothering friends or children. I pressed the 38 against my chest. They would pay for this. All, by the way, my name's Carnby. Edward Carnby. I did not expect that. I also did not. Oh god, Grace Saunders has grown up. So she canonically saved Santa Claus and then was kidnapped by the fucking Jack-in-the-Box that she had just defeated. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. And somehow Edward Carnby gets involved. The reptile has come. So I know that Retsupre did videos on 2 and 3. I didn't watch them because I didn't have like the connection to the source material like I did with the first game, so I didn't really care that much. But now I feel like I have to play these and then go back and watch them. It'll be the first time I watched Retsupre in years. Oh, this is so good. This is so fucking good. Oh, man. I'm contemplating if Highwang can't make it, then maybe we just fill in those 2 days with Alone in the Dark 2 and 3. Who the hell knows? Oh, this is so good. Oh my god.
Two days later.
Edward Carnby, the reptile, has made his way to California. I swear to the God, I thought he was about to just like take a running leap and just clear that fucking fence. Just boink. Nope. That works too. Edward Carnby, fucking the James Bond connection is not slim here. All right, what do we got? All right, we got a revolver. We got more health. Let's just go ahead and settle that right there. Oh. He headbutts! Oh. 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 I'm gonna headbutt this zombie to death. Oh. 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 I will accept 2 points of damage for headbutting you. No, give me that. Thank you. I was gonna say, I swear to God, if you don't give me the Tommy gun, I don't understand. The first thing this game gives you is a Tommy gun. What the fuck? Have a Tommy gun and some booze. Is this like the more is this more combat oriented than the first one? Movement is smoother. Oh my god, if you walk back out the gate, you get fucking killed in a drive-by. Fuck possessing your body. We're just gonna throw you off the cliff. Your family will never find you.
Headbutt.
A down is like a sidekick, but it looks more like a ballet pirouette. Okay, all right. No, that headbutt is my favorite thing. The game is not like stuffing my inventory with empty bullshit anymore, which is kind of sad. Well, if I remember correctly, I think I saw them doing... Okay, we're going to save in case we accidentally go outside and piss off the ghosts. I mean, my entire experience with... Oh my god! Alright. Oh, wow. Oh my god! Okay. This is... God bless America. All right, this is a whole different beast. Come on. Can they shoot me from off screen? That's my question. This is weird. Is Carnby just got, like, terrible aim? Let's try the revolver. The booze is a heal, but I already drank it. And it just increased my, health from the start. Alright, seem to have better luck with the revolver. Oh, God, they can shoot you from off screen. This fucking guy, this one in the orange shirt is just a beast. What's the deal here? Die. Wow. All right. Oh my God. Jeez, I'll have to take it. And if I remember, there's a guy with, like, dual pistols over here. And then who? Oh. There's nowhere to see him. I have no idea of perspective on this guy. Gasp, my Thompson gun. Honestly, the headbutt, I think, is better than either of the guns. Oh my god. Okay. Are we done? Yeah, it's too long. That's why I kept missing. The barrel was 2 feet behind my head every time he shot. Nope, we're not done. What the fuck? Game. Okay, well, at least that guy is not gonna bother me. Man, I'm worried I might already be fucked with the amount of health and ammo I've spent on the first room.
Hi, guy.
What the fuck? Oh, we're still in push. Okay. I have an idea.
2 days later.
Because I'm paranoid now about resources. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Kick is also pretty good because it doesn't knock him back. Except sometimes it just doesn't count. Nope, fuck that. Fuck that. If we're starting over, we're starting over.
2
Fuck
days
that.
later.
Okay. So what if we just run up, push that giant block out of the way, and don't even bother with the fight. There's nothing to be gained over there. Maybe Maybe it's the Buddhist principle of the only way to win, the only winning move is not to fight. Wow. Oh my god, this is fucking just the worst. Edward Carnby, the love of God, get your ass in that. Oh my god. Nope, no pull. Okay, so I guess we gotta shoot this first guy at least. Because, like... Jesus. Nope. Nope, you gotta do this combat. God damn game. All right, now we got the fucking caretaker.
Hi, guy.
So I can't stress how awkward it is to aim in this, coupled with the fact that, like, they can seemingly...
Hey, you.
Oh my fucking god. No, don't do that. So, aiming is fucking just terrible, right? Like everything you just saw a little while ago of trying to throw that lantern into a tree, it's worse. Plus, they can seem to snap out of being shot like mid-fire. Like I will be... Okay, that's the best it's ever going to get, right? We're never going to get better than that. Wow. Like I'll be shooting them and they'll be in a recoil animation and they can just come out of the animation shooting. Like it's wild. Read the photograph. Was Scotch tape heavily employed in the 1920s?
Morning, sir.
can't. The fuck? Oh, this is fucking
Morning,
ludicrous. I can't even get around him. There. $19.30. Good to know. More booze. Get more drunk. Oh, wow. All right. Let's go. Maybe the problem with that guy was closing the distance. He just fucking would not... Like, I would be shot and stun locked the second I got into his field of view. Okay, how many fucking...
Hi, guy.
Hi, guy. Okay, he seemed to have been... Where the fuck are you? Are you on top of the hedge? Holy shit. Yeah, that saved me there.
Crew muster for the three-master Flying Dutchman. Turn to freebooting December 25 of the year of our Lord 1724.
On Christmas.
None may know the name Jeremiah Johnson Tecker, but all fear Shorty Leg.
Shorty
Born
Leg!
in Cork. He was 14 years old when he freed himself from the shark's manacles, turned two cannons loaded with grape shot at the captain's cabin, and fired. The recoil whipped off one of his legs. In 1717, he was found and brought aboard the Jolly Roger by One-Eyed Jack, after drifting for 2 weeks on a makeshift raft. Using a steel cooking pot in the sun's rays, he had taken the salt from the seawater, thus having water to drink. Fish he did knock on the head with his peg leg. Thereafter, it became his weapon of choice.
But he had to stand
Taken
on
on as ship's surgeon.
Is a full sentence. And how we end this. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh sweet, sweet, happy joys. This is, what is this? Shorty Leg. Ah! Snack! Huh? I guess that's a dead end. Well, I'm glad we got the tail of Shorty Leg.
Hey, you.
Hey, nah. Hey, naughty, motherfucker. No. Ow. The snake was very good. Let's look at it again. Yeah. Okay, so there was a plate just like that with a diamond on it. I think... Okay.
Hey,
Morning, sir.
What the fuck is that? Does picking up that hook spawn 2 more enemies? Oh, more Snick. I'm not sure what all that was about, but my Thompson's out of ammo. Okay. Alright, cool. We managed to take some folks. Okay, we managed to get both of them out of here without any trouble. Another dead end. Oh, I mean, obviously we're gonna... Oh, I guess we don't have a... Ah, there we go. So obviously we gotta make a grappling hook out of those. Like, it's even a grappling hook style hook. Man, I am psyched for Chucky. I haven't had a because it's awesome. Because Don Mancini has been making Chucky movies and they're great. Chucky hasn't really gone away. That's the thing. There's been like a steady Chucky movie every couple of years. Like, not counting the remake, I think there's 8 of them at this point. Okay, so down into the hole. Also, what is this shanty-ass music? Nope. Nope. Oh, motherfuck. What? What just happened? That I'm not sure. I haven't actually watched the Land Before Time movies since I was a kid. The Chucky movies, I can confirm, though, are all almost universally really good. Like, better than you would think. All right. Trapdoor's closed. Yeah, Seed of Chucky is actually like so Don Mancini did the first three Child's Play movies under studio supervision, and they were what they were. 3 is really bad. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I see. There's a turnoff over here. How do I open? How do open chest? Hold on, I gotta Google controls. Pick up the Thompson clip and flask. Yep, okay, you don't open things. No, like, there's no open verb. Like that door at the beginning? Nope. This chest? Nope. You just do that. And then get your gun ready because something's moving in the background. Don't you fucking... So, what the fuck? What are you? Shit, it's a ghost. Why are you shooting bullets at a ghost? Okay. Okay. Can I... Yo, game. Yo, game. Yo, game. What? What? So, okay. So there is no indication that doing, like, shooting this thing does anything. And yet. And now I have a pirate sword. What the fuck is this game? Oh my god. It's... Oh. Sweet hell, this is baffling. Okay, alright. Moving on. We have a sword. It's all good. What's this look like? Carnby, if you read, I am dead. If you read, I am dead. Carnby, put the book down. You're killing me. The Sonder by One-Eyed Jack desk claimed. What the fuck is this? Carnby, if you read, I am dead. The Sonder by One-Eyed Jack desk claimed that man is with gambling and Delt is full of secret pass. Def deal is full of secret pass. For one of them, this, remember our poker gam? I can also tell you makes whiskey in the sea, transports it by boat from a cave in the Clé. Carnby, you must rid. Filth and save the gur. It is time for this stronger than the mast. So it's a torn notebook, right? So obviously there's another half of that somewhere. There has to be. There has to be like another half of that message that when you put it together, it'll make sense. That's the only thing I will accept at this point. All of that just to get a torn notebook and I guess a sword. Oh, wow. Carnby fucking takes a step. Look at that. Yeah, we'll double down on pirates. We'll triple down on combat. Well, okay, so there are still 2 nerds over here. Carnby, you wanna... Okay, so the lunge only does damage at the point of the sword, which means that it starts behind him, through him, and behind him. So the lunge is actually kind of useless. Yep, it's, once again, woodpecker method for the win. Shit. Will you die ever? Thank you. Hey, Ed? Hey, Ed? I think we're at least in the fucking ballpark here, Ed. Also, I love how this guy just kind of exists in the seam between camera angles. There. Fucking die. Okay. Sheesh. I feel like fucking Danny Glover in Predator 2. Like, all right, who's next? Well, let's see. What? Oh. What? Is this good? And both of my guns are gone. All I did was walk at the... God damn it. So... Is this what happens if you step on this plate? Is that what it is? I have no idea what's happening. I don't know. I could not tell you. There's stuff down here. I walked into a hedge. My best pal, Stryker. Okay, I got the full notebook now, so, like, this has to be intended.
Carnby, if you read this, it means I am dead. The Saunders child was kidnapped by One-Eyed Jack, despite what the newspaper claimed. That man is a monster, obsessed with gambling and death. Hell's Kitchen is full of secret passages. I am sure that for one of them, the solution is in the cards. Remember our poker games. I can also tell you that the gang makes whiskey in the cellar and transports it by boat at high tide from a cave.
In the cliff? That's just where that recording ends. So, looking at the walkthrough, it seems like falling into this pit was supposed to trigger... So I don't know why it's happening over in the corner there. I apparently missed a pathway down here. Yeah, okay.
Morning, sir.
Son of a bitch. Fuck the sword. Get in the corner. Actually, this guy's got enough girth to it. Maybe the sword is useful. More booze. Okay, we gotta just headbutt our way through this game, apparently. Yeah. Okay. So, what was this green man face then? Oh. There's a whole fucking... Well. Yeah, right, we're gonna toughen up that dome piece. Okay, so apparently what you're supposed to do Oh my god, the perspective is killing me here. Alright, is this where we fought? Yeah. You're supposed to take the pirate sword and get stun locked to death by those branches. Hi, I'm the very aggressive gardener. And then...
Morning.
It's boss fight time! There, that was Shorty Leg. Apparently we just killed Shorty Leg. And the sword broke. But that doesn't explain... apparently this is what that's for. Was I supposed to know that somehow? If there was a clue on how to do that, I missed it. Okay, and now... Man, that's fucking weird. I don't know why. So yeah, apparently if you just walk into that corner of the hedge, it skips you right to this screen. All right, well, we are wiser now than we were before.
Carnby.
All right. Well, we're back to where we was. It's closed. Well, open it. What use is a crank here? Oh, are we doing that? We're doing that gag. Oh, shit! If I had saved after falling through the hedge, I wouldn't have had the newspaper. Because I only got that. That was your prize for killing Shorty Leg, by the way, is a torn piece of newspaper. Oh, man. So that hedge you can, I mean, you're not very far into the game at this point, but okay. Soft lock opportunity, number 1.
By this pact signed by me, Sean O'Leary.
Now that we've used it for its purpose, we can actually read it.
Elizabeth Jarrett, arm of the evil powers, I'm granted immortality.
Oh, okay.
This pact is renewable every 100 years. In return, I swear fidelity and obedience to my masters. Should this document be destroyed in my presence, or if I come to die, the galleon will shelter me for 2 days.
That seems like an interesting consequence, but okay.
Signed off the coast of Haiti on the 25th of December in the year of 1724.
200 years ago to the day. That's why they kidnapped Santa Claus. Because it's Christmas. What the fuck? So, when I watched the Uwe Boll Alone in the Dark movie, I have not seen the sequel because there is a sequel. I was angry because I thought it was sullying the good name of a video game that I played and enjoyed very much as a child. It was making light of Alone in the Dark, a game that deserved better than that. No, it fucking doesn't. If this is what it became on its own, fucking Uwe Boll was right. I can't believe that's what it's come to, but here we are. Bye, Striker. I will never know who you were. Partner of mine, I guess. a buddy. Hi. I'm gonna headbutt you to death now if you don't mind. Right, my guns fell down the pit.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Bomb. 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 Yeah. Yeah, eat it. Give me your rifle. A riot gun? What the fuck is a riot gun in the context of 1924?
Life and times of the freebooters and buccaneers.
Yar.
My iron fist will lead you till it freezes in hell.
Cheers rang out at this promise. Hanging by the foot from a spar, the one-armed man begged for mercy. One-eyed Jack looked up at him with his good eye and said, "May the sun cure your flesh and tan your stinking hide, you poxy cur." Black Hat stood ready. The shark's fin glided close by. "No, not that!" yelped the one-armed sea dog. Black Hat threw his hat and it cut the rope. The one-armed man did not swim long. "Hurrah for the captain!" roared the shipmates. "Caramba, that seems a little harsh," muttered Luis. The new cook, T-Bone, glared.
T-Bone?
"Maybe you
Arr, he
wanna
was
swim
named after
too,
his most
eh?"
favorite of steaks,
growled.
he were.
"No, senor, I beg you. I say nothing." "Then shut your gob and do as you're told. 3 knocks if you want to enter the captain's cabin. And forget One Arm. His cooking was only fit for swine."
This is a thing of beauty. There's a hole in the clock with the light shining in, letting me know it's time to get up. Okay, I swear to God, that fucking lantern hanging in the center of the room keeps moving. I'm not crazy. Oh, I wonder if... because that makes sense. Crank the clock, why not? Whoop. There's a reason I saved. Oh my god, every time I think this game can't possibly give any more, it just keeps going. Yeah, Resident Evil wasn't even original about the crank.
Crew muster for the 3 master flying
Clearly, this is an infinitely better
Turn to
game than Resident
freebooting
Evil,
December
obviously.
25 of the year of our Lord 1724. My music is a requiem. Sean O'Leary from Dublin dreamed of becoming a harpsichordist, but was hounded from the country after throwing 3 guests through a window for having suggested that his Vivaldi was perhaps slightly fast.
Sounds like he had a bit of a
He
temper
joined
problem.
the 3rd Highlanders.
Maybe he should go
and
to
lost
classes
a
with
hand
Alan
in the
Wake.
Siege of Gibraltar. He deserted and studied the accordion under Sancho Fernandez, the mad armorer. Hiding out in the Leeward Islands, he did many lowly jobs. He was almost lynched during the Red Night and sought refuge with One-Eyed Jack. He became one of his lieutenants after the Chow Bang Massacre. October 1712. Musician.
Boy, howdy. Cartridges for a riot gun. Okay, cool, cool. This industrial elevator built into the cliffside of a manor house in California in 1924. Okay. Ah! Big rat! Up. Okay, got a hook. Always need a hook. Oh, and the riot gun's empty. Cool. A battledore. Is that what you call that? Oh, wait. There's some washing hanging on the line over here. Nothing? No. Jumping Christ! Hey, Edward, I insist that you exist. Wow. Are you gonna die? You gonna die? There you go. I mean, fuck your cartridges. I got this wooden paddle. Really liked playing card games. Alright, what are we looking at? We need Diamond Club Spade Heart. Huh. Interesting. It seems to only go between diamond and club. Huh. Okay, well, there was another room over here. Let's go check that out. Ah, I see. And we're ambushed by 3 guys.
Help me!
What? I don't trust you to not, like, sound the alarm. Holy shit! Oh my god, there are 4!
Help me!
Okay, so... What the fuck is this? Let's just try to get upstairs before the cook... Okay, cool. Oh, he can bull rush me. I have no idea. I lost track of how many guys were on the first floor. There was at least 6, plus I think a statue threw a trident at me. I don't suppose you're friendly. Yeah, that's not the walk of someone who wants to be friendly. What? Oh shit, I didn't save after I killed that guy. Okay, so apparently what he was doing was tossing me a derringer so we could have a proper gentleman's duel. Or something. Also, like, I just shot that thing 3 times, and he's still trucking. Like... I'm limping now, so... Maybe don't save on this one yet. And like, if you wanted, technically the first one could have a lot of combat too, but they all gave you like... Like, they usually gave you an out, like a way to avoid fighting. Okay, so step 1. Kill this guy without taking, like, all the damage in the world. Okay. Step 2, see what is in other places besides the fucking pool room. Double check this again, because, like, there's nothing in here that seems weird. Oh, I love that the fucking hex room has its own ensuite. That's very good. That's very nice. Necronomicon from Evil Dead looking motherfucker on the wall there. So I don't have a search button? Like, I can't... hi. Oh, there are arms coming out of the wall holding swords. Because, of course. Okay, so we got those arms guarding something, so I guess it's Derringer time. How many times, like, not only is there a shit ton of combat, but, like, all the enemies have a lot of health, and the game either doesn't, like, the game both doesn't give you a lot of weapons to fight back, and also seems to take pride in taking them away from you. And most of them suck. Like every puzzle in this game so far is figure out how to kill overpowered enemy with shitty combat options. And the answer continues to be work them into a corner and headbutt them to death. How do I get you into a corner? There we go. This fight takes place outside the left barrier of the screen. Alright. Damn it. Are you dead? Good. Go fuck yourself. A sword stick. Do I have to unguard with the... Okay, well, we can push, obviously. Or maybe from the other side. Ooh, a book. Any more reading materials? I don't even know what that is. A giant fucking pachinko machine? All right, unguardy. Even solving puzzles in this game is dangerous. The fuck?
Chess and magic. If the White Queen seeks the throne, the king must empower her.
May the amulet laid in the center of the sign open the doorway to space. That is the key to the royal gambit. Translator's note. This Gaelic poem might have helped Crowley to defeat Tartakover, the man who fed the devil in the box with gold.
Was this a Mad Lib? Did you fucking just drop a used Mad Lib on me? All right. We have 1 health left. Oh, this game is fucking... It is only by the power of my own natural stubbornness that I've continued this far. I wonder, can I shoot them? Do I have to use the sword stick? Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. Like, this is a puzzle. Use the sword stick to defeat the arms. Except the arms have a shit ton of health and can hurt you really badly. And when you get down to health, it does the Resident Evil thing where you walk really slow. Puzzle, question marks, design. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, well, all that gets me is a parchment, and I've read it, so fuck you.
Crew muster for the 3-master Flying Dutchman. Turn to freebooting December 25 of the year of our Lord 1724.
It was a very busy Christmas.
Son of a baron and born of a chambermaid, Frederick de Witt was brought up strictly. At the death of his tutor, he was free to study the alchemistic art. Clever with his fingers.
That's not the word on the screen there.
At the gaming table, ruining Redmond Barry at the game of piquet. An adventure with the Countess of O forced him to join the Navy. He soon deserted his ship. His skill with cards gained him a reputation in Barbados, where he met One-Eyed Jack. Their one and only game resulted in the massacre of Terra Nova. A friendship was born. DeWitt served Jack as both spy and poisoner, and served well. The Princess Isabelita Negroni called him the brightest star of my nights. Joined in 1715 as pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Mr. I may have Mr. I may have another name. Who knows? Born at Nuamgar and transported to Haiti, his life was chaos until he met Elizabeth Jarrett. Initiated into voodoo, he became the Hunsi for the new priestess after losing his senses for 14 days and nights. His remarkable eyesight earned him the post of lookout following the attack of 25 December. Accompanied by his mates, the Look Boys, he likes to dance for the crew on calm days. In fighting, his way with a harpoon is fearful to behold. The pillage of San Cristobal and the sacking of the governor's palace were examples of his thirst for killing. Who can have forgotten how he harpooned the rector, Joaro de la Cruz, from 30 feet? Joined as lookout on 25 December, 1724. Ask me to name a man among men, and I'll say Black Hat. A bright lad, Alistair Fane began his life of crime at the age of 8. To free his father, he placed a toy bear stuffed with dynamite at the gates of Killarney Jail. 9 men died. Soft-hearted to a fault, he kept Captain Dixon's black hat and stitched blades into its rim.
Confirmed. That you're supposed to use the sword stick to fight off the arms. That's the intended thing to do.
He then stowed away and ended up in Trinidad, where he took an interest in firearms and became an expert manhunter. One-Eyed Jack was sure to learn of such a man. Black hat, marksman.
Okay. So apparently,
Bubble Blade is the youngest of a family of armorers of Toledo.
that
Trained from birth to handle a sword,
card
he
suit
became a
puzzle in the
duelist of
basement,
note. At
you
the
shoot
Prado,
them to make them
gutted
spin
the
once.
Young Viceroy. His famous escape from Santa Sangre is still spoken of in awe. One-Eyed Jack recruited him in Mexico, persuading him to say farewell to his 6 magnificent companions in arms. Tales of his famous secret stroke, the Royal Pardon,
Secret stroke.
soon spread far and wide. His 2-hour fight with Lieutenant Briggs will go down in the history of freebooting. Bubble Blade, 2nd Lieutenant.
Get equipped with Bubble Blade. All right. I need booze. I'm gonna try to get back down to the.
Help me!
We're not gonna save yet because we may have just fucked ourselves and had everybody coming in towards us. Okay. Yeah, that's how you do that. You gotta shoot the things to make them spin only once, apparently. Diamond, club, spade, heart. I did it. What? You need to turn them all to diamonds. What? What? Oh my god! And more ambushing. Actually, I forgot I have a smacking paddle. They give you a blatantly obvious clue that is just incorrect. Oh my god. Drink the whiskey. Oh, I'm drunk. Is it just me, or did that give me, like, no health? Okay.
With cue in hand, by the Honorable Senator Grant. As soon as I could, between two sessions, I would practice my skill with the two bands. I managed some splendid shots, but I was far from attaining my dream of potting 3 balls at the same time. The legendary shot. I leave that to the expert players of Mandarin, the game of Chinese billiards, at which I have never been more than a bumbler. I have enough trouble shooting 2 consecutive doubles, as I did during a very long game with Elisha Comstock. Yet I did see a ruffian by the name of DeWitt accomplish what I had thought was impossible. The fellow actually managed 2 triples before my eyes. From then on, I practiced feverishly, even renouncing alcohol and wine, which poisons the spirit sentries. 7 days later, the powdered rascal took $300 from me. I was so furious that I later refused to preside over the Defense Commission. With my gold in his pocket, he sneered at me. "Senator, you would need many lives to beat me." I intended to challenge him to another match, but DeWitt disappeared completely. I was sickened. So downhearted was I that I gave up the game for 3 years, turning instead to casino gambling. My experiences in that field are described in my last book, The Jackpot I Nearly Won.
Okay.
Crew muster for the 3-master Flying Dutchman. Turn to freebooting December 25 of the year of our... From Innisfree, Tom Flaherty is better known as T-Bone. He ran off after setting fire to Donovan's Inn and sailed the China Seas. At Yantai, he joined up with 2 sushi experts fascinated by gold, the Cookies. They were accused of raiding Madame Jojo's gambling house. Following a spectacular escape from the jail in Macau, these 3 men were taken on by Jack. By force of sneakiness, T-Bone got one arm out of his way and took his place as the Jolly Roger's cook. T-Bone is a master of the blowpipe and likes to leave his 2 mates to carve the meat. Joined 24 March. Cook.
Okay. We may be dead man walking for a while, actually. We may have been. Let's find out. Okay, we gotta find out. So we got that, right? So it turns out we should have solved this puzzle when we first got here. Leave the room and go back to the range. What? Go back to the range. Oh. I guess this is the range. So there's this fat man in his fucking underwear hanging out with a gun, right? He gets mad when we steal his sack. And the reason is because inside is a Santa Claus suit. And the way you're supposed to deal with the upper floor is to dress as Santa Claus, to disguise yourself, so that the zombie pirates don't attack you. Except we have already revealed ourselves to the tiny cook. That is how the tiny cook doesn't shout. So if you come upstairs not dressed like Santa Claus, then the tiny cook will shout, and then everyone will be on your ass. We were soft-locked by not finding the Santa Claus suit in time.